That's the new got the best, the hottest band in the world.
Hey, Schmack, I'm a gob, everybody. I got me a donation from Bronson. And Bronson told me that today, I actually am recording this on November 26th, which is last Sunday as you're watching this now. And Bronson said, this Sunday, today, is Ozzy's birthday. How appropriate, you know? So I'm going to rank the Ozzy albums that Bronson sent me to do. So, and I also want to say, a side note, both Hall and Oates put a restraining order on me. That's right. Bronson, I did my work, bro, because some of these albums, I don't even remember how they went. And I listened to them all. It wasn't many. It was like 2 or 3. There's 12 albums in all. I'm not even going to, that covers album doesn't, it shouldn't exist, all right? It's just garbage. But not that some of this ain't garbage either. Like, I'd put the covers album over number 12. Possibly only over number 12, but it's not included, so. It would have been 11 if I included it, but I didn't include it, all right? Number 12. Oh man, this album broke my heart. It was so bad. I mean, Ozzy released some albums I don't like up to this point. But this one took it to a whole new level of suck. By far the worst Ozzy album ever, Ordinary Man. Oh, horrible. Next, at number 11, and believe me, not much better. Pretty much sucks just as bad, but there is a song on there I like with Tony Iommi. I know Tony Iommi was on 2 songs, but there was one. I don't remember what it is. And let me tell you, man, I'm a completist. I love to buy everything. I have still not bought an Ordinary Man or this Patient number 9. I still don't own that. You know, I don't know what I'm waiting on. All I know is when I get it, I'm not going to play it. It's just from my collection. Patient number 9 sucked hard. Number 10. Yeah, this one, I don't care for it. Black Rain. Not a fan. Pretty poor album. Now, number 9 will probably be controversial to some people. Probably put it much higher. This album horrified me the first time I heard it. Love the song, Perry Mason. Love it. Rest of that album blows. Yes, Thunder Underground, these nuts. I hate that album, except for Perry Mason. So that is number 9, Osmosis. All right, number 8. It's piss poor, but there's a song I like off it. I'm not the Antichrist or the Iron Man. Gets me through, I think, rules. Rest of it, I don't care for. But just by the strength of that strong, brought it up. All right, at number 7, yeah, this is the best one out of all the later ones, in my opinion, is Scream. I love Scream. I never had a problem with that album. I thought, you know, after Osmosis, and you'll hear, I'm not a fan of some other stuff, but that one was like, all right, you know, I mean, it's not groundbreaking, it's not the best, but I'll put it above everyone. I'll put it above Osmosis easily. And, you know, and what else did I have it? Down to Earth, Osmosis, Black Rain, Patient 9, Ordinary. Scream owns them all. But it's still below 6 more. And number 6, my least favorite of the 80s albums. I love Secret Loser. I love Shot in the Dark. Killer of Giants, okay. The rest, I don't care for. Jake is great on it. Jake rips on it. It's the songs. To me, it's about the songs. I don't care how good one plays a guitar solo, because if he does it on a shitty song, I'll love the solo still, but I'm a song person. Ultimate Sin is at number 6. All right, number 5. And the only reason this one made number 5, not a big fan of this album either, is the title track is better than anything off Ultimate Sin, and it's one of Ozzy's greatest songs. No More Tears. Mr. Tinker Train's awesome. The rest I really don't care for. But No More Tears, the song, it's up there with, that song I would put up there with those Randy Rhoads songs, easily. All right, No More Tears rules. Number 4. Now we're getting into albums I love. I love No Rest for the Wicked. Yes, it gets bashed a lot. To me, No Rest for the Wicked gets bashed the same way No Prayer for the Dying from Iron Maiden gets trashed. Because they're both albums that go back to the, just the organic stuff, And, going back to the roots, sort of say. And I'm not a big fan of the Iron Maiden album, but I'll take it over Somewhere in Time and Seven Sun. That's right, you heard me. But No Rest, I think rules. There are a couple songs I don't like on it, but man, Miracle Man, Demon Alcohol, Bloodbath in Paradise, Tattooed Dancer, Devil's Daughter. I love that album. Except the songs I didn't mention. I don't love those too much. Oh, I love Fire in the Sky. I don't know if I mentioned that. That's at number 4. Number 3, Bark at the Moon. I love that album. Just take out Slow Down. It's the only song I don't like on the album. Yes, you heard me right. I love So Tired. That's right, you heard that? Let me repeat it in case you didn't hear that. I love the song So Tired. Love it. I love Bark at the Moon. I love You're No Different. I love Now You See It, Now You Don't. Rock and Roll Rebel. Center of Eternity. And my favorite, Waiting for Darkness. And I know there's Spiders in the Dark or whatever, Spiders in the Night. To me, the real B-side is One Up the B-side. That to me is the best Ozzy B-side ever. One of my favorite Ozzy songs, One Up the B-side, which was a B-side for the Bark at the Moon stuff. All right, now we're down to the last 2, which is obviously the 2 Randy albums. So number 2, I'm going with Blizzard of Oz. I love it. When it first came out, blew my mind. I'll never forget the first time I heard the Mr. Crowley guitar solo. I don't know, Crazy Train, Goodbye to Romance, Suicide Solution. Yeah, good guitar playing, but when this song, No Mr. Crowley, then I saw him right there in front of me do that solo. Ugh. Love Blizzard of Oz. That's why it should be all the way at number 2. And Revelation Mother Earth is probably my favorite song off there with Steal Away the Night. Those 2 combined, like peanut butter and jelly, that shit rules. And of course, number 1, a perfect album. Yes, I even love Little Dolls. I think every song on this album rules, and rules hard is Diary of a Madman. Starting off with my favorite Ozzy song, Over the Mountain, but then I also think the last song on this album, Diary of a Madman, is my favorite Ozzy song. What a bookend. And then you have SATO, Believer, Tonight, You Can't Kill Rock and Roll, Flying High Again. God, I love that song. SATO, my God, what an album, man. Number 1 Ozzy album for me, and I bet you, if you read the comments below, yeah, a lot of people will not agree with me, but I bet you anything. Bet you anything. Most people are going to say Diary in the comments below. That's what I think. Because most people will say it because most people think like me. So, I got to thank you, Bronson, for the donation. Bronson Wright Wolf for the donation. And hope you enjoyed my ranking of the Ozzy albums as much as I enjoyed doing it for you, my friend. And everybody out there, thank you too. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And tell me what you think down there. Give me your top 12 Ozzy solo albums. And like the video, because it's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a gob.